going to have my other surge.
Surge will rot your brain.
You know what? There's a lot of things that'll rot my brain. And surge is
Twitter
probably
will
low
rot
on the
your brain.
list.
Twitter will rot your brain. Carl Sharon makes the tackle.
Or twiddle. Yeah, twiddle.
Twiddle.
Twitter would definitely rot your brain.
Okay, John M is live now. Let's put that in the playlist.
Okay.
Here's a look at Sexy Pinata coming on the field for the Seahawks, number 19.
Sexy Pinata. I still can't believe you named a quarterback Sexy Pinata. And
Well, when you're looking for a name, and it happened to be the storyline I was watching at the time was in the WWE, was Chris Jericho being put above the cage as some sort of sexy pinata. Hey, Gordon.
Terrors.
Yeah, Terrors. Gordon Terrors, linebacker for the Saints. How you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
Good. Are you playing another game, or are you just here to join and discuss?
Well, I just want to let you know I didn't know who was on it.
Just me and John. Bunch of Star Wars people starting for the Seahawks offensive line. Paul Horning. Oh, good. Paul Horning. Should be on my team. Yeah. But he got suspended, so he's on Seattle in 63. Oh, go ahead. Sorry to keep interrupting you. Nope. You will have to... Go ahead. Perfect. Ah. Wow. Yeah. No, you'll have to text them, but I think they'll probably be good. So it's 4th and 15 as Sexy Pinata throws an incomplete pass after getting sacked by Ron McDowell the play before. The Giants are also about to kick off against the Bengals.
Yes,
The Bengals who have not won since 61. Ken Griffey Jr. to punt. They're rated 48. And Ray Abruzzese on the return. The Bills will come out to 22. The Bills are at 24. Well, it's scoreless. We just started. Here comes Kemp for his first drive. The Bills are at 24-point. Well, hello. And thanks for joining us.
Come on.
Thank you. Cowboys got a big win earlier.
You gonna get a seat now?
Good night. Cookie Gilchrist with a nice run up to the 28, picks up 6 yards. He had 72 in last week's loss to the Cardinals. You got the 400-pound earthquake starting quarterback for the Cincinnati Bengals once again.
You hear Mama? You're just gonna go sleep now. Or you're gonna sit here and try to call over yourself. Without actually going to sleep.
Cookie Gilchrist up the middle for 6. So far he's got 2 yards, 12 yards. 2 rushes, 12 yards. Gordie Howe makes the tackle. So far these are the 4th and 5th games already week 4, and we just started today. The Broncos and Bears both getting wins, as did the Cowboys. Earlier on, and Gilchrist gets the whistle blown before he's tackled. That's awesome. No game. Bills starting offense: Ken Rice, Billy Shaw, Alvin Miller, Tom Day, and Cookie Gilchrist standing in the wrong spot. Ernie Warlick, Albert DeBenion, Ray Carlton, and Bill Miller with Hezekiah Braxton also standing out there for a third running back.
Pony type Braxton.
No, Hezekiah.
Hi. What did you do? You got a water bottle. What's some water in it?
Oh,
What's going on right
Gilchrist getting
I don't
stuffed.
need a bath. I took one today.
The Bills have come out and run 4 straight
What are you
plays,
doing?
but now they face a 3rd and 11.
So yeah, no, I gotta get the actual book, like hardcover or softcover, either way. But on the way home, I turned on the audio version of 1 Second After. If you have not read this book yet, I strongly recommend it. It's a good book, and it gives you
Oh! Frick. Pass picked off by Brett Hull.
it gives you some foresight.
And it's a touchdown. God damn it.
Situation. Nice thing is getting scored on. Kenta. Oh wait, is that the huge quarterback?
Yes, that's Earthquake.
Yes, that's right.
Here you go. Your memory's coming back to you now. So not a good start as Kemp throws the pick 6 to Brett Hull.
He reminds me of the hefty lefty, except not lefty. Definitely hefty.
Well, did you happen to notice your point spread difference?
Well, I know that the Bengals are rated 48, so I don't remember what my rating was.
Probably in the 70s. Well, no, probably in the 80s. Giants were. So it's probably astronomical. Well, the Bills will come back out as Kemp creates a huge problem early on.
Why he took 6 touchdowns for 8 interceptions. He's getting his second win. The night owl child I have.
Oh, come on, catch the ball. I'm just already off to a bad
not
start.
quite, not in the beginning, but he's moving into
Seahawks
his
defense is Murray Yeomans, Jacob Goodnight, Elgin Baylor, and Han Solo. So Murray Yeomans, another real player. Quinlan Voss, Bob Cousy, and Gordie Howe, the linebackers. And the secondary, Johnny Bauer, Rocket Richard, Chuck Norris, and Bobby Hull, who scored the touchdown. And it's the 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, I know. I don't need the water. You have the water.
Pass complete to Bill Miller. Pickup of 9, and that's the first completion today for Kemp. It'll be 3rd down and 1.
Yeah. Yeah. This to get everything ready for the what?
And Gilchrist picks up the first down. He's now got 5 carries for 15 yards.
Yeah. Yeah. You probably could go right
Well,
now.
tomorrow is my last day off from this 26-day vacation.
That's going to be the power thing. So there'll be extra energy put out tomorrow, huh?
No, tomorrow I'm off. I go back Wednesday. And Cookie Gilchrist goes 64 yards with a nice little juke move. And the Cookie crumbles down in the end zone as he's got his first touchdown of the day. And the Bills are on the verge of tying the game. There's a nice little move to whoop, get by the guy, and he's gone. I would imagine Phantom went to bed. He was, earlier on his 2 broadcasts, you could definitely tell he was sick. Yeah, so I don't imagine we'll see him. He's only got 1 game left for the week. The big game, the Browns and Patriots going head to head.
Gifford. Interesting catch. Good little bit of tightrope walking there. And then he run down the field.
So, Sexy Pinata comes back out for a second drive with the game tied at 7. The Seahawks have a total of -5 yards on the day. For the Bills, 89 now.
Actually, that sounds like a Bills.
And Pinata's pass falls incomplete. As the candy crumbles all over the place, he is unable to complete the pass. You know, Pinata, oh, the Bills' defense, Ron McDowell, Sam Sistak, Jim Dunaway, and Mac Yoho. Harry Jacobs, John Tracy, and Mike Stratton. And the secondary, Ray Abraziz, George Sams, Booker Edgerson, and Willie West. You know, Pinatas nowadays are junk. They're all cardboard.
Mac Yoho are gonna...
I don't know, you broke up. Mac Yoho what?
Mac Yoho, a pirate?
Yeah, well, he is defensive end, your peg leg, the kicker. I don't know. Pinata 0 for 3 is the pass.
Tittle
pulses
on his.
It's 3rd down and 10. 3rd down and 10. Pinata's in the shotgun.
He's heading that way.
Hold on.
Thanks.
I gotta pause.
Okay.
Hello? Okay, are you still there?
I am still here.
For some reason, your broadcast went back to the beginning, and now I gotta try and reload to live. I am back. I had to go take care of something real quick. Well, you're back. Your broadcast is all blurry now. What the fuck, YouTube?
I'll be up in a little bit. Love you.
Alright, so after 3 incompletions by Sexy Pinata, Ken Griffey Jr. comes on the punt. Oh, now I'm seeing the internet. I lost my viewer.
That's right. This is
What's that?
It's just funny to hear Ken Griffey Jr. on the punt. I'm usually thinking of him coming in to hit a home run.
Well, there's a weird looking tackle. I think I just got RKO'd. Kind of like what I did to you in the pool. Cookie Gilchrist, 321 yards on the season, 2 touchdowns. That video is up on YouTube now. You can check it out as my featured video. There's John Chokeslams, Vinny X Wolf, and then I come back with the RKO.
Yeah, it was.
I put them out of order. Yeah.
But we were having fun with it.
Gilchrist, off tackle for 3 yards. He's got 83 on the day.
Tittle needs to throw like 3 touchdowns to catch up to his interceptions or something like that.
No, Gilchrist is going to lose 2 yards. As Elgin Baylor snipes in to make the tackle. 3rd down and 8.
Have you read that book yet, though? 1 second after?
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it? It's a good book. You should totally look into it.
This pass complete to DeBenion. DeBenion breaks free. Oh, he picks up 19. No, I'm currently reading, what is it called? Let me pick it up. Star Wars Dawn of the Jedi Into the Void by Tim Laban. It'd be now considered a Legends novel.
No, this is a book that's based on the semi-fictional scenario of an electromagnetic pulse being detonated over the United States. And I say See, semi-fictional
Gilchrist picks up 11 and 5, 16. He's up to 97.
Semi-fictional because it could. What the hell is that? That was weird. It could really happen, and we would be in a world of hurt. Should have been an incomplete
I've
pass.
seen several TV shows like that. Oh, fumble.
Well, yeah, there's
For
gonna
you.
be a lot of. Yeah, I got it back though. There's a lot of TV shows that are like that, but none of them really touch on exactly what it would entail.
Revolution on NBC a couple years back was a good one that ended early because of cancellation. Of course, with the advent of things like Hulu and Netflix and stuff, sometimes shows can get saved nowadays, but a lot of good shows went by the wayside. Hey, I stumbled on one of the things I do in following wrestling is I like to check out when wrestlers either appear or host something other from television.
Right.
And there's a list at cagematch.net, which is a German website, but it's a very thorough. It's in English. It's a very thorough database, basically, of wrestling history, kind of like Pro Football Reference is for what we use. And anyway, they have a list. They have a list of movies, and I decided to check it out and start at the beginning. But the first like 10 or 12 are actually. Oh, this is going to end the first quarter of the game tied at 7, as Bobby Hull takes a pick six back, and then Cookie Gilchrist goes yard, and it's 7-7. The first 10 or 12 are they don't have dates on them, and most of them you can't find because for whatever reason. Well, Medeja, who is also, she was a female valet / wrestler for WCW in 99-2000, also known as the Super Freak. She was a model hired to be a wrestler in 99 by Terry Taylor of WCW. Well, she had appeared in an uncredited role on a TV show called The Love Boat: The Next Wave. Well, I've never seen any of The Love Boat: The First Wave or The Second Wave. I found this episode. I said, well, let me check it out, see if I can spot her. An uncredited role can be hard to do sometimes. Well, the show was cheesy, corny, pretty awful, but I did spot her. At 5 minutes and 33 seconds, she comes out of the pool in a bikini. So I watched the whole show and then had to look back just to find her. Because obviously it was a non-acting role. So that's what I've done tonight. I've read some of my book and I've watched that show. And, just finishing up my vacation that way.
I'm not sure if the website still exists, but there at least used to be a website. Mr. Skin would tell you when
I know that website, but that's not what I'm looking for. I know exactly what that's looking for, but Mr. Skin is looking for nudity, and I am looking for cameos and starring roles of pro wrestlers. If I want to find out the nudity, there's several out there that I can look at. Wrestlers like Sonny and the late Chyna and, of course, Paige have starred in X-rated flicks, although some of them not by their own choosing. Some have been, well, it was by their own choosing, but it was not a contract in their sign. Their property was stolen and leaked. Gilchrist is going to plow forward for the first down, and he's over 100 yards here early in the second quarter. It's 1st and 10 as the Bills have kept the ball mainly on the ground today against the Seahawks, although the play sheet wanted me to run verticals all game long. That was my game plan.
God.
I ran one vertical and threw a pick six.
Terrible hunting.
Ray Carlton to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Should I do the Carlson dance?
Nope, not that kind of Carlton. Ray Carlton, number 30, in his 4th year out of Duke, the former Blue Devil, scores from Pacific Northwest. And Macchioho hits the extra point. And we got a message from Terrors to check the future. Basically what he reiterated on the broadcast earlier. So it's 14-7 Buffalo as the Bills will get set to punt or kick it off as Macchioho lines up.
I mean, you could punt it.
So Wednesday night after work, I will be giving my official yearly prediction. It's sure to be wrong for the NFL season.
I typically can tackle except that's 2 this game. Made him throw more touchdowns than interceptions.
The lethal weapon, Steve Blackman, just intercepted Y.A. Tittle.
It looked like the referee was having a heart attack for a second.
Well, when it's the lethal weapon involved, you run. It'll be 1st and 10 for Sexy Pinata.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. The results for them so far not that good. Not good at all.
Paul Horning has 2 rushes for -4 yards.
So would hitting him with a stick constitute sexual assault?
I don't know. 2nd down and 14. Sykes on the tackle. Oh, big hole for Horning.
Oh, Horning.
Horning picking up 11 yards for the Golden Boy. He's now got 3 carries for 7 yards, and it's 3rd and 3. Rookie George Sames makes the tackle.
Excuse me.
So, I'll be working a couple double shifts coming up this week. Hall of Fame game on Thursday, the Broncos and Falcons, and I'll be at work for that.
Nice.
But sometimes it's got to be done.
Listen, I expect.
Oh, the pass is complete for the first down.
About 2 weeks while you're doing that.
Yeah. Cecil Fielder making a diving reception, almost like he was diving for a pop fly. I don't know. Cecil Fielder was more known for his hitting than his fielding. His name is Fielders. I don't know.
Did he play outfield or was that him?
I think he was infield.
I don't know. He did have a heck of a stick on him, though.
Damn it, I missed the sack. They gave me all day long, and I missed the freaking sack because I dove. And he completes the first down pass. Completes the first down to Will Height.
No. With the interception. Ooh, good. Good. Nope. Oh, that little bastard caught up here.
I remember when Chris Berman used to say he could go. Nope. Oh, the little bastard.
This Swami.
Darth Maul on the run. Darth Maul loses 4 yards as Ron McDowell cuts him in half on the tackle.
Figured he would have used the force and just, pushed him away. No, really touching him.
Savage Opress is also on the Seahawks team.
Let's see if we can throw one deep without them knowing it. What in the hell just happened? What the hell just happened? Did I just audible by accident? I did. How did I audible by accident?
Pass. The pass is complete to Willis, and the tackle was immediately made by Herb Patera. It's 3rd down and 6. 3rd down and 6 in Buffalo, 46.
I thought I was going to throw another pick for a second there. But they did not fall for play action.
And Pinata throws a wild pass out incomplete. And Seattle at the punt.
Griffin is calling up big on these early in this game with catches.
Griffey Jr. back to punt. And the punt is away. It's going to be out of bounds at the 13-yard line.
Griffin is actually doing a pretty decent job today.
It's 7-0 Giants for those wondering. Cookie Gilchrist has over 100 yards on the ground.
Let's face it.
So what happened to Alex Webster? All this running back in 61 with Webster, where is he now?
He was just in a second ago. What's going on?
Phil King seems to be your starter now.
Right now.
Oh, I just ran right into the tackle. Gilchrist gets 3. Murray Yeoman's the real player who took 63 off, and on the tackle, the former Chicago Bear. And Gilchrist goes out of bounds, a gain of 23.
Shaw. That was a heck of an interesting catch.
Oh, my controller's going nuts here. I'm not doing it. There we go.
An interception. I'm really getting sick of throwing interceptions.
Ray Carlton picks up 2 yards. Why don't you run the ball a little more?
I do, though. It's when I stop running and I throw an interception.
Yeah. A lot of games I just don't have the run. It's just not working. See, the Carolina Panthers got their first win on Thursday Night Football, beating the Buccaneers. Carlton busting out for a gain of 7. It'll be 3rd down and 1 as we have reached the 2-minute mark. John Tenta, the Canadian Earthquake.
I like it.
So it'll be 3rd down and 1 now as Gilchrist talks to Coach Lou Saban. So, the obligatory Lou Saban story. I think I've mentioned before how he always had this dog that he carried around named Kelly.
The dog.
Little poodle.
Slamming the dick in the drawer.
Although there's a ton of them stories. But anyway, the dog, I gotta say, I'm sure the dog is long gone because this is 22 years ago. Oh, we got an injury. Yeah. We Saban's gone.
I mean, if that
the dog was the most racist animal I have ever seen.
If an animal could be racist.
If an animal could be racist. The darker the player's skin, the more the dog seemed to hate the player and would bark at them. We had one player, and I'm not going to mention names because he's actually in law enforcement now, but he was one of the darker complexioned people I've ever known. Very nice guy. He's just sitting there one time leaning on his helmet, and the dog just started barking its head off at him. I don't know what it was that she saw or she hated, but my goodness, maybe it was that Saban lived in North Carolina in the off season. I don't know. This dog was racist as hell. It was weird. If a dog can be racist, I don't know.
I mean, from what I understand, animals tend to pick up on people's personalities more so than...
Well, like I said, this guy he's law enforcement. But last I knew, I mean, it's been 20-some-odd years. He was a great guy, team leader. He, big safety. Just
sure he
I don't know,
like stepping on rabbits in his pastime.
Maybe, I don't know. Backfield.
Yes.
Drop the. Not every run can go my way, I guess, as Gordy Howell makes the tackle in the backfield.
These guys can punt when they have the wind behind them.
Most teams can in a video game.
And when they don't, he's only getting like a 10-yard, 15-yard punt.
So it'll be 3rd down and 6 now as Jack Kemp has not thrown a pass since the last drive. But the running game is broken down and Kemp is in the single back formation.
He was wide open and dropped that ball. Man.
Kemp's going to take off running. Oh, and Kemp's going to get hit right near the line to gain. He will be short.
And Satan is on the
It'll be 4th down and 2. 4th down and 2 from the 39. And let's see what they call 56-yard field goal. 56-yard field goal. Time running down. I think I'm going to run the clock right down about 2 seconds and call timeout.
That's what Cuomo does.
It was 15 on 15 as Kemp was tackled by the Seahawks number 15. I don't know what his name is. 15 on 15 violence. So, 2 seconds to go before half. Mac Yoho comes on to attempt a 56-yard field goal. It's gonna be short. No good, just under the crossbar. But we have reached the end of the first half with a score: Buffalo 14, Seattle 7. You are watching Sack to the Future on the Vinny X Wolf channel. You are listening to the same game while watching the Giants and Bengals on the John M channel.
Let's see if Kill It can get me a touchdown. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Falls away. Drops the ball in the end zone. 10 seconds.
I only have 28 passing yards in the first half. That pick six, though, to Bobby Hull. That's why it's 14-7 instead of Anything different? Are you my one viewer?
No.
Oh, okay. I don't know if it's one of the guys watching.
Did he stay in? Yes. They're giving it to him. First receiving touchdown for Thomas.
Cookie, 17 carries, 142 yards. What is it? Aaron Thomas. Hey, and you don't know your guys' names by now? Aaron Thomas.
I had a brain fart. I thought it was shocking.
Yeah, you are a brain fart.
I am. Sometimes.
So you've had Thomas for about a year now. You picked him up for week 4 or 5 for the 49ers last year. Yeah. Oh, why did I bring it out 9 yards deep in the end zone?
I don't know.
I don't know. I made it to the 23. I made it to the 23.
Ooh. Oh,
when
I thought I was going to get that back.
30-yard field goal.
Bounced off of a Bengal and came back towards the Giants, but luckily for the Bengals, they were able to recover it before it got to a Giants player.
Says I'm not live on you for some reason. I'm 6 seconds to the line. There we go. Why do you spin like that?
I do that now at halftime. John Pentaton.
3-yard loss because of the stupid spin.
Spino. Yes.
Gilchrist. Gilchrist is able to pick up 8.
Bengals have a total of 6 yards offense. 2 passing yards and 4 rushing yards. There's probably more yards on their defense than there is on for their offense.
Wow. I mean, I started out holding the Seahawks to -4 yards on their first drive, but maybe the first 2 drives, I think. Kemp back to pass. The Benyon goes in motion. Over the middle, almost intercepted. And it'll be 4th down. I threw the ball just a hair too soon. And the Bills will punt. So Wayne Crow back to punt.
That was a fast halftime.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This will be field.
Ooh, and a fair catch called for number 28. So tomorrow night we'll be doing the Rams and Cardinals game against Terrors 89. The 4th straight human game opponent for the Cardinals. And then Wednesday night,
10 of 18 for 159 yards, 2 touchdowns and 3 interceptions.
Wednesday night, as Paul Horning picks up the first down, I will have the showcase game between the San Diego Chargers and the Miami Dolphins. And then Saturday night, as I work a couple doubles, it's the main event, Monday Night Football, the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. They have 19 rushing yards, 19
Lions
total yards.
Upset the Packers by 3 points.
Well, here's the plan, okay? The Packers are currently 2-1. The Lions and Bears are both 3-0. Once the pass is complete from Pinata to number 67, Dick Broad on reception. I think he was just signed.
Nice.
It sounds like a
diving dragon catch. First down.
So the Lions beat the Packers, or I mean the Packers beat the Lions, and then the Lions beat the Bears next week. We're all even again. And on the blitz, the sack. Paul Horning had it was a drop play. So we lost. Back goes John Tracy comes in and makes the tackle for a loss. Pass is incomplete. It'll be 4th and 9. As Sexy Pinata had the ball right in the guy's hands. It slipped through.
Come on, Shaw. There you go, one-on-one. Crawford comes down with the ball. Touchdown. You gotta watch that play, dude.
I will after this
goes up. He goes up and fights for that ball, gets it, lands, and continues to run after being almost tackled. Bomb by Y.A. Taylor.
Would you push the rack catch or the
aggressive?
Triangle?
Yeah. Goes
Square is
high,
possession, right?
Grabs it. X's possession. Gets away from 2 tacklers and
X's possession. Square must be rack then.
Yep.
See how often I use that stuff. 8-yard gain for Gilchrist.
Every play. Goddamn.
Those little things I'm picking up here and there that'll one day make me unbeatable. Ha ha ha.
By the time Madden 2089 comes out.
2089. Gilchrist picking up a couple more. It's going to be a first down.
By the time Madden 2089 comes out, it better not be a
I just got a comment on the fantasy football group from Officer DeBill. He's in.
Really?
A two-time Exciter League champion, who this year is now a man of the law, still be playing.
When did that happen anyway?
When did he become a cop? This year?
Yeah.
Gilchrist up the middle, picking up 6. I guess I can imagine how rough the other job was down in, I'm not going to say what state the guy's in because I don't, give away too much, but a southern state where he went to play college football. Very hot. He was a farmer, so I can imagine that law enforcement, probably not cooler, but at least it's got the chance to have more air conditioning. On the sweep, Ray Carlton, first down. As he picks up 12. He's got 59 yards. Still only 14-7 Buffalo, though. Oh, I'm not watching your game again. I'm looking. So DeVille's in. You're in, I take it. You're in. Are you in?
You're in. Halfback mid-draw. On 3rd and 10. Looks like the Giants.
Andrew timeout. Oh, Gilchrist is up, so it's not him. Rocket Richard on the tackle.
Webster. There's Webster. Gets 7 yards and 1 on his first rush. 4th and 3.
My son will be in. My wife. The happy couple, the engaged couple, they're both in. You, DeBill, Tears 89. Haven't heard yet from Phantom. Oh, we got a flag. We got a penalty. What's it going to be? Holding on the Bills. Dick Hudson with the hold, and that'll push the Bills back. It'll be 2nd and 11 from the 49. Well, if you like the run, you're on the right channel here in Spinny X Wolf. If you like the pass, turn over to the John M channel. That's why he was throwing it all over the place.
Pretty much.
Gilchrist goes up, gets 2. He's now got 175 on 24 carries. It'll be 3rd down and 9, however.
Schaffner getting his 2nd touchdown of the game. 10th passing touchdown for Tittle this season. That should. No, he'd still be down, I believe, by 2. We need 2 more touchdowns.
Oh, incomplete again. That damn Ernie Warlick cannot catch a pass, and Kemp is 2 for 6. Right in his hands, wide open, incomplete. 4th and 9. This time, the field goal is just too much.
I need 2 more touchdowns to even out my touchdown interception ratio.
And the punt fake is taken by Braxton. He's got the first down. Hezekiah Braxton. And the Bills fake the punt. It's taking the playbook out of the Colts playbook, or play out of the Colts playbook.
Playbook
Colts don't have. Yeah, the Colts don't have the up man anymore. As
they don't have the playbook anymore.
They don't have the man to run the fake punt anymore. Gilchrist right through the middle, and he's going to do a Franco Harris and get out of bounds. Trying to potentially save the injury. 25 carries, 187 yards. By far the best game of his career.
And attempt it was 2 for 9 for 16 yards and 2 interceptions.
Well,
By the way,
Jack
the score
Kemp
is
ain't much
28
better. He's
to
2 for
nothing.
6. It's 14-7 here. Minute 54 to go in the third. Ray Carlton picking up 4. He's got 62.
It's ball thrown away just in time to get away from the sack. Giants have allowed 6 total yards, allowed 2 passing yards. Wow, allowed 4. Yeah. This has got to be my best defensive game yet.
Carlton goes airborne, penalty, gets 2 yards. It'll be a 3rd down and 4. And the Bills are going to sit in the huddle for a minute here.
I think it just broke one of their guys.
Nope, they both got up. The guy you just hit got up.
No. Should be short. 4th and 1.
Pass is complete down to Glenn Rutkowski. And Rutkowski is 1st and goal to 4 with a catch. Ed Rutkowski. I don't know why I said Glenn. Glenn Bass is my other receiver. Bill Miller, Charlie Ferguson. I got a lot of
Let that one go. Ooh,
got some good receivers this year, but Kemp is
they down it on the 3. Good. Let's see if it's Philistine into the. He does get up to the 6.
this will be the last play of the 3rd quarter.
Webster comes in as the 3rd down back.
Gilchrist loses a yard, but that ends the 3rd quarter with a score of Buffalo 14, Seattle 7, and facing the 2nd goal on the 5. Carlton in now. Carlton's going to lose a yard. 2 rushes, 2 sweeps, 2 losses. Bobby Cole on the tackle. Let's see, this play scored me 3 touchdowns against John M. in the Super Bowl last week and blast in the past. Let me try it. Pass is complete. Oh, Bill Miller catches the ball, but he cannot get his way into the end zone. It'll be 4th and goal from the 1. Oh, boy. Formation. Goal line doesn't. Goal line, the quarterback sneak is broken on this Madden.
Morrison, who's that guy? Joe Morrison.
Joe Morrison.
Richard Simmons made the tackle. What the hell is that nonsense? Richard Simmons is capable of making tackles.
Hezekiah Braxton is tackled for a loss of 1. Elgin Baylor on the tackle. And Sexy Pinata comes in on the 1. It's 1st and 10 for the Seahawks.
Come on.
Bills went for it twice on 4th down, but oh, Pinata runs, scrambles around, and throws up a prayer that falls incomplete. 2nd down and 10. It is after midnight here on the East Coast. It's about a half an hour after midnight. I wasn't paying attention.
Webster gets the screen pass, gains the 1st down, gets hit and fumbles the ball, only to have it be recovered by the lineman, or a lineman, to carry it for a few more yards and maintain the 1st down distance.
Paul Horning is hit right on the goal line, so he gets out as Mac Yoho makes the hit, and it's 3rd down and 11. I'm going to say he actually lost a yard. Oh, that looks bad. They're down 11. If they were on the 1, they're still on the 1, they lost a yard. Pinata throws up a prayer. Pass is incomplete. It'll be 4th down 11. And the Bills will come after this punt.
That's what she
Ken
said.
Griffey Jr. has only got about 10 yards. He can stand back. I was only able to get a safety, but... Oh, and he hits the punter. God damn it. None of this matters. And it was the computer guy that hit the frickin' punter, too.
Then he tries to throw a ball, but gets hit as he's throwing it.
Billy Atkins, who we just re-signed from the Jets last week, hit the punter. 1st and 10 at the 15.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble.
Pinata, he's going to go down. He gets sacked. Mike
If they're
Stratton.
trying to kick, he catches the ball, but could not stay in bounds.
Mike Stratton brings down Pinata.
Smacked him with his stick.
Pass over the middle, complete. Pinata finds Nick Wilhite on reception. George Sames makes the tackle. It's 3rd down and 7.
That'll be the end of the 3rd quarter with the score 28-0. New York.
As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break.
Oh, screen pass.
On EA Sports.
Perfectly executed, and Paul Horning's gone. Nope. 81 yards, and they're going to tie the frickin' game up. Because I wasn't paying attention to what defense I was in. And the guy that was supposed to cover the screen, I rushed him. So, a 99-yard drive. 6 plays. And the game's tied. So much for dominating this game. Dominating this game, but I can't score.
I'm dominating this game, but I can't not throw an interception.
Yep. 5:01 to go in the game. The game's tied at 14 here in the Pacific Northwest. Hillcrest case in the red. He hasn't been on the field for 6 plays, but he's still in the red.
He's completed.
Ray Carlton's going to get forward for 2.
I would imagine that the Bengals are going to attempt to pass the ball, so they can sort of kind of have some sort of not really right. Second down and 5. Yep. Spy.
Shit. Lost of 2, 3rd down and 10.
Spy didn't happen.
And Terry Funk, terrible Terry Funk from the Double Cross Ranch in Texas, gets in and makes the sack. It's 4th and 18. The Bills will have to punt.
Double Cross
Ranch. Yep.
I like the Demolition Ranch in Texas. He's got good informative videos.
It's going to bounce into the end zone. I forgot to put the backspin on that. So the Seahawks take the ball over 1st and 10 at the 20.
10 till's got 57 yards passing now.
Paul Horning is hit by Sistek. So the pass, or the touchdown was a pass. He's only got 17 yards rushing. And 2nd and 11.
I'm trying to put together a drive here. Kind of not liking the fact that they're getting yardage. I was kind of
Kenyatta's pass is incomplete.
Less than 10 yards total offense. I was enjoying that fact.
I was enjoying all the running I was doing, and then all of a sudden, since I got the 1st and goal, nothing has gone right. .301 to go in the game. We're tied at 14. Pinata gets body slammed by Ron McDowell, his 2nd sack of the game, the former Oiler.
What appears to be candy is falling out of his pants. Oh wait, I think the trainer ran out of the field and picked those up. Those were his testicles.
Ken Griffey gets the punt away. This time he's not hit. And Abraziz is hit. So the Bills will take over on the Seattle 41 with 2:23 to go in the game.
I'll start.
And Gilchrist is still in the red.
I'll start. It is now 3rd and 11. Or 2nd and 11. Overscoring
Carlton picks up 4 on the carry, and that'll take us to a 2-minute warning.
Oh, Tempton gets sacked. We're lost in 9.
So we reached the 2-minute warning in Seattle, and the Buffalo Bills and Seattle Seahawks are tied at 14.
Trying to scramble and make things happen, but they're not happening.
Oh, and a loss of 2 on that carry. That's 3rd down and 8. Chuck Norris on the tackle. Well, you're not going to get away from Chuck Norris, I'll tell you that much.
Getting the 2nd sack of the game, and players are worshiping him, as they should.
Ernie Warlick finally holds on to a pass, and the Seahawks use their first timeout. It is 1st and 10 up to the 28-yard line, 24-yard line, as Ernie Warlick catches his first pass that he holds on to for the first down. Chuck Norris with the 2nd tackle. You can't get away from Chuck Norris. If Chuck Norris is on you, he's going to tackle you. It's just the way it is.
Is it though? Is it?
And this time Carlton gets tackled by Han Solo, who shot first.
What's on 2nd?
No, Han shot first.
Greedo's
2nd down and 9. Greedo never shot.
I didn't say that. I said he was dead.
2nd down and 9 with 1:24 to go. The Bills are on the 23-yard line.
I suppose that depends on which version we're watching.
True. Carlton is upended after a gain of 1. The Seahawks call their final timeout. It'll be 3rd down and 8. 3rd down and 8. Let's see. 3rd down and 8.
3rd down and 8. Yes, it is. Schaffner appears to be in a good
Up the middle to Hezekiah Braxton, and Braxton picks up 2. They'll bring up a 4th and 6, and Buffalo will.
But makes the tackle, so they're down to 11.
It's a good thing you're up by 28.
Yeah, no, because
How many interceptions is that?
That's like 6, I think. I don't know what it is with these.
Joe Nemechek has 2. I just noticed Joe Nemechek has 2 for you.
Yeah. I don't know what it
is. Is it the quarterback? Is it the quarterback or is it the operator?
shocked they should have been able to take that, no problem. I don't care. Some of the greats threw a ton of interceptions, so. Brett Favre. I mean, dude, he threw like crazy interceptions. And arguably is. If he's not in yet, he's definitely should be a first round ballot. Is he?
He's in, yep, last year. So Buffalo calls the timeout with 41 seconds to go. They are going to line up for a 37-yard field. I wish I could have gotten a little closer, but 37 is something. There's absolutely no wind here in Seattle. And it is up, and it is through the uprights, and the Buffalo Bills have taken a 17-14 lead. Now Keoho connecting on his first attempt. So with 34 seconds to go, Buffalo will kick it deep.
Even Peyton with 3 interceptions. I don't know his name is either.
Nate Peterman threw a bunch of interceptions. Okay, so here we are from the 25. Sexy Pinata from the 25. He is 6 of 15 for the day. 121 yards, 1 interception. His first and 10 with 25. 34 seconds and no timeouts. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what you wait for. This is why you lift all them weights. This is why you do all. Oh, Jim Dunaway dives. Pinata throws incomplete. I'm back to diving too soon. I got the hang of the L1 button to square up, and now all of a sudden I'm back to diving without it. The hell's wrong with me? It'll be 2nd and 10. 26 seconds to go.
I couldn't tell you what's wrong with you. It's just part of why we're friends.
Ball's almost intercepted. Sexy Pinata's pass was high. It is 3rd down and 10 with 22 seconds to go. Still to 25. Bills going to 3 deep. West catches the ball. It's 4th down and 1. Ron McDowell makes the tackle. Or, no, they want McDowell to get the tackle. Pinata in the shotgun.
2-minute warning in the Giants.
Pinata throws. It's intercepted by Carl Sharon. It was 4th down anyway. Carl Sharon goes down, and the game is over. The Buffalo Bills survive their trip to Seattle with a 17-14 win. They were favored by 24, but they didn't play like it. They did, however, run for over 200 yards. It's just all of a sudden in the 4th quarter, I couldn't seem to do anything offensively. Luckily, my defense held tough, other than the screen pass we gave up.
Hang in tight.
Yep. Buffalo gets to 2-2, and next week, I don't know who they play.
That was the new kids on the block, wasn't it?
But tomorrow on this channel, you'll see the Rams from the Terrors 89 family and Cardinals. Rams.
No, I got that song in my head. Son of a bitch.
You keep it in your head.
I wasn't even a big fan of it.
Seahawks did outlast the Bills 108-49 in passing, but the Bills had 259 yards rushing to 13. And that's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us here on the ViniX Wolf channel. Until next time, God bless America. Okay, my broadcast is done.
And the clock is ticking.
Miroslav Zhatan, I see on the tackle. You called Satan earlier.
Yeah, I mean, I knew who it was. I just saw Satan. Yeah, we're going to play Satan.
Oh, the Bills. If you're still watching, the Bills play the Jets next week, who lost today to the Broncos. The Bills' upcoming schedule is thus: At the Jets, the Patriots, at the Rams, the Dolphins, at the Broncos. That takes us through week 9 till the bye week. Then come back with the Chargers, Chiefs, at the Jaguars, at the Raiders, Jets, Ravens, and at the Dolphins. It's not going to be easy for the Bills. It's not going to be easy for anybody in this new expanded league that we got going now. The Giants, currently beating the Bengals, are at the Cowboys, and then at the Redskins.
That'll do
Home
it
for
for
the
the
49ers.
Giants-Bengals game. Final score.
Home for the Cowboys. Home for the Redskins, at the Ravens, at the Eagles, Steelers, Packers, Eagles, at the Browns, at the Rams.
The Giants will move on to 3-1. Bengals will
Get
move
ready
on
for a
to
showdown with the
0-4.
Cowboys. The 3-1 Cowboys and the 3-1 Giants next week. Oh, you know what? The Colts are on a bye. I might as well go ready them up.
Yeah.
The Steelers are on a bye too. The Steelers are already ready. I see you did that already.
Yep.
So I will log out and go take care of the Colts before I head to bed.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaunt. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Giants are
Alrighty,
winners
let's
as
see
we
here.
say so long
Just because I
from
totally
MetLife
missed that
Stadium.
last screen thing. Total offense, 67 yards for the Bengals. 9 rushing yards and 58 passing yards.
Hello.
Can you hear me now? Oh, there
I'm
you go.
back.
I'm just looking at the total offensive
Profile.
stats.
28-0, huh? Get the shutout.
And that shutout. Total
Bengals
yards.
still have not won since
67
1961.
yards. Total yards, they had 134 total yards. But total offense was 67. They had 2 turnovers, and I had 5.
You gave them 5 turnovers, and they still did not score.
Total possession time, I had 20 minutes, 45 seconds. They had the ball for 11 minutes and 15 seconds.
Well, I got the win. I mean, it'd be nice to win 28-0, but win is a win is a win. The Bills are 2-2 now.
Alright, I suppose I should end my broadcast.